Flosstube, and welcome back to Black Ribbon Stitch Studio. My name is Denise, and today is Friday, June 24th. This is episode number 63. If you're new here, this is a channel about cross stitch, although sometimes I do talk about crochet and sewing, and I actually have a little bit of sewing to share with you today. If you like what you see, please do hit the like button and give this video a thumbs up. And maybe you should think about considering subscribing. To those of you who are returning viewers, thank you so much for coming back to spend some time with me. I want to thank everyone who clicked on the button in the description box below and bought me a coffee. I really appreciate that. I used the proceeds of Buy Me a Coffee to help with the cost of shipping because I love doing giveaways and sometimes the shipping can get a bit out of hand. So I thank you for helping me with that and supporting my channel. I really do appreciate that. So let's first address the elephant in the room, my hair. I hope you like it. I like it. And guys, I'm just trying new things. I'm just trying to get through this journey, and part of it is just trying new things. And so I thought I would just switch it up a bit. I think you saw in my last video, I was wearing a ponytail. So yeah, I'm just trying to find out who I am as an individual after being a couple for 48 years. So I thank you for coming with me on this journey. It's good to have company. Thank you so much, guys. Now, also, today I am doing something that I don't normally do. I am actually doing laundry right now, and the laundry room is down the hall. And so I did not set my phone to do not disturb so that I could get the notification when the dryer has stopped. So we're going to see how this all works. I didn't want anything to like stop me from doing a video that I plan to do today. So we're going to get through it all, and hopefully we're going to have some fun in the meantime. I'm looking at my notes. For those of you who are not familiar with how I do things, I have notes here and I refer to them frequently throughout the video. So how am I doing? It's been an emotional couple of weeks. I think I've done more crying than not, but I believe in my heart that that's all part of the process. It's something that I'm just going to have to go through. So I'm looking at it as it is what it is situation. And again, for those of you that I chat with frequently, you have no idea. You have no idea how much I am benefiting from those chats. Thank you so much. I hope that you all enjoyed your Juneteenth celebration if you chose to celebrate Juneteenth. I had a very good day, and I was able to Zoom with some friends, and it was lovely. It was lovely. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. Let's see. We were talking about, over the past couple of weeks, we've been talking about doing some exercises, and in particular doing some squats, and then we turned it into a squat along. So here's the squat along update. For the past couple of weeks, I have not done squats because I'm still trying to figure out like what's going on with my knee. I haven't seen the doctor yet, although I have an appointment. And so I've just been kind of taking it easy. I do plan to venture back into the gym to try the elliptical machine because I realized that that's like a no or low impact type situation. But I'm so happy that you guys are joining me with the squat along. I love it because this is the sort of thing that we need to do. We need to keep ourselves healthy, and that's all part of the process as well. So I was talking with some of my neighbors, and you know, they frequently remark about the fact that I walk a bit. And so I started complaining. I don't know why. I started complaining about the fact that, you know, my joints were bothering me or whatever. And I'm so thankful to be in this community. They said to me, well, you know, what you need is, and they started listing off, they started listing all these vitamins. And so it really made me think for a second, because I said to myself, what, you are a silly girl. You are 66 years old and you don't take one vitamin? Like, what is this? What does this even mean? So I immediately proceeded to research what like the best vitamins are that I should be taking, and I ordered some and I started taking them. So wish me luck, guys. I'm on a health journey. I'm on a health journey. Let's go. Although full disclosure, I think I'm gaining weight. But okay, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that some other time. It's not important. It's not that important, I promise. We also talked about finding the DMC equivalent of your address, and possibly, like if you own your own home, possibly painting your door that color or something else really fun. And I couldn't find the DMC equivalent of my address or my apartment number, but I was able to find my anchor thread address equivalent, and that's thanks to Rachel Q. Thank you, Rachel. She's from Rachel Q Stitches. She's got a Flosstube channel, and I'll link her below. And so now, because I was able to find that, thanks to Rachel, I went ahead and I purchased the favorite color chart by Park Hopper Bart on Gumroad. And guys, I'm having a hard time seeing what you can see today, but this is your favorite color, and you just stitch it in, and this is the little design. So I'm planning to stitch this in my apartment number color from Anchor and hang it on my door. I think that'd be so cute. The only people who will really get the significance of it is other stitchers, which I think is just fantastic. I love that idea. So, what else? Okay, what have I been watching? I just started watching, just last night, I just started watching Call the Midwife. I've only watched one episode. Okay, but all right, I'll go back to that in a second. I've only watched one episode and I'm already hooked. I knew that this was something that I wanted to watch. I'm already hooked. I understand that there's 11 seasons. I don't watch TV that frequently, but I think I'm going to have to step it up so that I can get through the 11 seasons. So that's about to happen. I was trying to watch, I didn't write it down. What was it called? The Flight Attendant. I tried to get through the entire first season and I couldn't. So I don't know. It just didn't hold me, you know. So I gave that up and started watching Call the Midwife. I've also been watching a brand new Flosstuber. Her name is Jamie, and her channel is Teeny Weeny Stitches. Oh my goodness, I love her. She lives in Florida. I have watched 2 videos. I think she might have 3. And one of the videos that I watched was a Dimensions Kit Parade. And I believe that her Dimensions Kit Parade is in 2 parts. I'm going to link her below. You need to check her out. She's fascinating. She also does needlepoint, which is where she started with needlework. And she loves to stitch Disney castles. Need I say more? Being such a Disney lover as myself, need I say more? Okay. So I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to link Jamie from Teeny Weeny Stitches. I'll link her below. Go and give her a look and see if you like her. So I thank you again for your wonderful comments. You guys are the best. You are the best. So thank you. And please do keep it coming. I absolutely love it. Linda said that she also sews for American Girl dolls and others. So you may, if you may not have seen that I have some of my American Girl dolls here behind me, and I made 2 of those outfits. So she also sews for American Girl dolls and others, and she sells some on her Etsy page. Linda, I need you to send me the link to your Etsy page. I really want to see your shop. I want to see what you have in there. I may want to purchase something. And with your permission, I would even love to share the link to your shop. So, Linda, get back to me about that. Gladys noticed that I stitch with a hoop and wants to know how I get the marks out that the hoop makes. So, first of all, I want to say that I have never experienced actual marks from my hoops. Yes, I have the wrinkle mark, but so that's what I'm going to address now. So if nothing in my project has been dyed, for example, I'm using DMC floss and I'm using fabric that has not been dyed, I wash and iron the project while it's still damp. Otherwise, I simply iron the project. Now, full disclosure, will say I have not yet finished anything that I've been stitching on with over-dyed threads or on dyed fabric. But I feel really confident that it's not going to be that much of a problem to iron the wrinkles out. I will keep you posted if that changes. And of course, if anyone has any suggestions in the comments, please leave them in the comments. Gladys and I want to know. Then Vonda said that she has a whip that's 20 years old and it's a BAP. And if you don't know what a BAP is a big ass project. So Vonda, I need to know, are you currently stitching on that whip? And I need to know what chart it is. We want to know. We want to know what you're up to. 20 years, I want to know. Thank you again, guys, for your comments. I so appreciate it. So, I'm going to show you the basket. Here's the basket. Look, guys, this looks like manageable. This doesn't look like a crazy person this week. There's actually some space in there. So, we should be able to get through this, I don't know, fairly quickly. Dare I say that? Dare I say fairly quickly? Okay. So, okay. We're going to start with finishes. I have a finish. It's a sewing project. And I'm kind of hesitant to share it with you, but I'm going to bite the bullet and go ahead and share it with you. And so here it is. I made a project bag, guys, and it is so far from perfect. It's so far from perfect. I used, oh my goodness, I used the tutorial from Elizabeth N. Can Stitch, and I'll link that below in the description box. But of course, I didn't follow all of the directions exactly because that's kind of what I do sometimes. And so, okay, so I'm not that, the thing I'm most not unpleased with is the lining being wrinkly like that. I don't like that. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what I did wrong. I have an idea, but it's okay. I'm going to keep trying. So, okay, with that, I did keep trying. And I cut out 2 more bags, and I thought, okay, this time I'm going to quilt them. Well, I wasn't thinking about the fact that once you quilt the bag, it shrinks a little, and so I needed to account for that with the vinyl. And so because I had to cut the vinyl again, it really caused a big mess. So I have 2 bags that I don't think they're quite gonna make it, but it's okay. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going and see if I just want to come up with of course I will use what I made, but I just want to come up with some cute project bags that I actually like. So there's that. And because I'm having this deep obsession with fabric lately, and so I need to be able to use it. I didn't tell you that I actually started out trying to complete one of the quilts that I have started. And so I chose to pin base the quilt, and I only had 100 pins. So I didn't know you needed like 400 pins. So I had to stop doing that and order some more pins. And that's when I moved on to making project bags. And so all of this is happening in the background, guys. All of it. All of this is going on in the background. Okay, what else? Okay, on to whips. On to whips, because you really are here for the stitching, are you not? Okay. I worked on, and I don't believe these are in any particular order, but I worked on the Modern Folk Embroidery Pride SAL 2022. And this is kind of what it's supposed to look like when it's done. And I'm choosing to stitch the outside in black, stitch the center in the rainbow, and stitch the birds the color in their charted colors. So here is where I was the last time I shared it with you. And this is what it looks like now. I just made a little bit of progress because, as I've shared with you guys, what I'm doing is I have several projects that I'm putting 1 strand of floss in every other day, and then I work on my focus project every other day. And so for this past couple of weeks, my focus has been sewing. So I put 1 strand of floss in every other day, and this is how far I got. So it's moving along. It's moving along. It's no big chunk of progress there at all, but you know, every stitch brings you a little bit closer, right? Okay. So the next thing that I worked on was Rosina Dizery. And here is what it's going to look like when it's done. And for those of you who don't know, I'm excited about stitching on Rosina Disery because it is one of the first samplers that was stitched by a Black woman that has been reproduced. I'm very excited about that. So I will show you, I think I have a picture of where I was the last time. If so, I'll put it here. And I'll show you where I am now. And I'm stitching this on, what is this called? This is called, hold on. I have it all right here. You think of it now. On 32 count Lugana, 32 count Earthen Lugana by Picture This Plus. And I'm using the Call for DMCs that are charted. And this is how far I've gotten. And I am loving it. I am loving I'm loving the flowers. The flowers are faint, and I love that about it. I absolutely love that about it. And so many of you are starting this chart, and I'm so excited about that. And there is a stitch along on Instagram, Rosina Disery 1820 SAL. And I know that Sheila at Sunshine Stitches started hers. She started at the top with the top border. And now that I've seen hers, I kind of wish that that's what I had done. She started with the top border. But I also didn't know that the top border was 1/1. I kind of freaked out when she said that. So, but it's all good. It's all good. I will continue to stitch on that. And I am really, really enjoying it. So the next thing on my list that I stitched on was Freedom 1865 by the Primitive Hair. And I'm gonna show you what it's gonna look like when it's done. You know, I keep this chart in the envelope that it came to me in because I don't want it to get messed up. And I always fumble over taking it out. But this is what it's gonna look like when it's done. I love it. Dare I say I love it? Do I have to say I love it? And I will insert a picture here of where it was the last time I shared it with you. And this is where it is now. Well, apparently that worked pretty well. I got my notification that I needed to get my clothes out of the dryer. And so here I am. All right. Now, I was talking about Rosina Disery. I showed you what she's going to look like when she's done. No, see, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about Freedom 1865 by Primitive Hair. And hopefully I have inserted a picture of where I was when I showed it to you last time. And I am stitching this on 32 count Tobias Lugana by Seraphim Hand Dyed Fabrics. And this is where I am now. Let me get this crease out of the middle so you can really see it. This is where I am, and I am so excited because, oh my gosh, she's almost done. I'm at the bottom of her dress. I just have to finish her dress, put her legs and feet and the word freedom, and we are done. I love it so much. I am so excited about this. I cannot wait to fully finish it. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. So yes, Freedom 1865. which, you know, how appropriate that we just celebrated Juneteenth. So, yeah, really happy about that. Okay, I also stitched on Vintage Housewife by Fat Quarter Shop. It is a year-long stitch-along with Fat Quarter Shop. So I'm kind of taking my time, and I'm kind of hoping that I'm not being too slow, because I'm not caught up at all. But here's what it's going to look like when it's done. All these little cute housewifey icons. Okay. And I will insert a picture here of what it looked like the last time I shared it with you. And this is where I am now. I am stitching this on, what am I stitching it on? I'm stitching this on 25 count Cloud Lugana, which again, I love. I just love it. I really like 32 count Lugana, but there's something about 25 count Lugana that just really does it for me as well. So I'm kind of with those. So here it is now. So I did some more work on this March block. I finished this oven mitt, which I feel like it took me a while to finish it, but I think it's because there were a few color changes. There's like 3 different colors in there. And so I was finally able to finish that. And I got started on this next thing here, which is, let me see what that is. It is some type of pot. Some type of pot. So that's where it is now. Hope you can see it. And yeah, I'll just continue stitching on it. As I said, this is the March block. I'm hoping that the rest of it, now that I finished with the mitt, I think the rest of the items in this block will go quickly, and so that I can move on to the next block. And of course, when the very next time I pick it up, I'm going to do some more on the border. I don't feel like I've done quite enough on the border yet, but I'm just not ready to completely dedicate myself to the border yet. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. So yeah, Vintage Housewife. Ouch. Okay, that was my needle. Oops. All right. This is taking a minute. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's get that back in place. Next up is To a Friend's House by Mary Engelbright. I hope I'm not showing you the chart there, although I think I did. Sorry. By Mary Engelbright, which I am stitching along with Colette Highway Stitcher. And we are doing a SAL called hashtag Engelbright Love SAL. Several other people are stitching Mary Engelbright along with us for this SAL, but Colette and I are actually going to exchange our stitches. So this is what it's going to look like when it's done. And I'll insert a picture here of what it looked like the last time I shared it with you. And this is how far I've got in this past couple of weeks. I think I've gotten a pretty good amount done. Pretty good amount. I hope Colette is keeping up. There's really not that much work to do on it. And I am, of course, enjoying it because what's not to love? I'm stitching it on 18 count white Aida with all of the call for DMC except for the 310 that we're using in the border. Both of us are using that in the border because we kind of preferred it that way. And yeah, it shouldn't take very much longer to complete this. So it's another one that I'm looking forward to finishing and fully finishing so that I can send it off to my friend. So that is that. And then I also worked on Wakanda Forever by Parkhopper Bart, and I'll insert a picture here of what it's gonna look like when it's done. And I'll also insert a picture here of what it looked like the last time I shared it with you. And this is how far I've gotten, and I'm sorry to say I did not finish it. I wanted to finish it so badly, but I did not finish it, and I ran out of time because it was time to pick something else up. So here it is. Oh my goodness, I'm so close. I'm so close. But as I said, unfortunately, Wakanda is going away until it comes back up in the rotation. This way, I could feel pretty certain that when it does come up in the rotation again, I will be able to finish it. It's a struggle. It's a self-induced struggle, okay? So, there's that one. And so, you know, guys, I feel like since I am doing my rotation the way I'm doing it now, like this is more of like a rotation report than anything else. So welcome to my rotation report. So now we can move on to Stitchy Kindness and Happy Mail. And let me show you the beautiful wonderfulness I received from my friend Natalia. Natalia is Crafting with Natalia here on YouTube, and I will link her channel below. Natalia is in London, so I was thoroughly surprised to be getting something from her in the mail. And she wrote me like the loveliest note. Thank you so much, Natalia. The loveliest note. And she included a hand-drawn that she drew. This beautiful picture of a peony, because she knows that peonies are my favorite flowers. Isn't that something? Oh, Natalia, I cannot begin to tell you. In fact, I think I'm going to display it in here for a while, and then I'm going to try to find a frame for it, because I believe this belongs in a frame. Thank you so much, Natalia. But then she also sent along with that a chart by Cottage Garden Samplings. And I think she couldn't have picked a better chart to share with me. And it is the Songbirds Garden Series 8, Have Courage. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the uplifting with this chart. Thank you so much, Natalia. I really thoroughly appreciate it. It made my day in more ways than one. And so, let's see. We can now, I have I think it's just one free download to share with you guys this week. So, this goes hand in hand with the fact that I'm so excited that the Queen City Stitching Retreat has been officially announced. It's going to take place October 2023 here in Charlotte. I'm all ready and raring to go. And so I am now really looking at different memorabilias. I want to get one started as soon as I possibly can. And you know, just was looking around and I found this free memorabilia chart by Nora Corbett, and it's called Leilani the Hula Dancer. And wow, I think I want to start this like really soon. And so because of this, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. I'm probably going to wind up having several memorabilias on the go. There could be worse things, right? But anyway, I'm just going to flash it. It's a free chart. I've actually found it on the Memorabilia website. So you know it's legit. And I just think it's fabulous. Like if I had thought of it, I might have saved a picture of it somewhere to insert. Maybe I'll do that. And if I do, it'll be there. And so just to flash the chart very quickly. So I'm excited about all of that. All of that is exciting me. All of it. Okay, what else do we have? I have haul. Okay. And I'm just looking over here to see how to tackle it without doing stupid things. All right. So, okay. So I made a purchase from Fat Quarter Shop, and what I got was Little House Needleworks Home of a Needleworker. It's Home of a Needleworker 2. I do believe, even though they say TOO, but I do believe they have another version of this, but this is Home of a Needleworker 2. Of course I need this. Absolutely. Right? So, I'm really happy about that purchase. And then, That Quarter Shop sent to me to share with you guys okay, get it together. There's gonna be another stitch along starting in July. I believe it starts July 1st. You know, I put these notes together and okay, part one, I can do this. I can do this. Watch me. Okay. Fat Quarter Shop is doing a mystery SAL called Letters to Santa for Jolly July. And part one will be released on July 1st. And so I can show you the blank photo of it. It's just a blank photo because part one has not yet been released and it's a mystery. And they sent to me the chalkboard black Ada and the DMC thread pack. So I urge you to go and get your chart. It is Letters to Santa Mystery Stitch Along on Fat Quarter Shop's website, and pick up your materials. We're going to be ready to start on July 1st. And it's a mystery. And I think it goes for 5 weeks because I remember looking at this. July 1st is on a Friday, and I believe we have 5 Fridays in July. So I believe it is a 5-part mystery. Oh yes, they also sent me these absolutely adorable, which I don't ever have to. You can't have enough scissors. You cannot. Not when you stitch the way we stitch, right? So they sent these really cute candy cane. Can you see the candy canes on there? These candy cane embroidery scissors. Oh my gosh, how cute. So cute. So adorably cute. I probably need to make some scissor fobs to go with that. Okay, but we won't talk about Bruno right now. I'm so sorry. Oh, I cracked myself up. I'm so sorry, guys. All right, what do we have next? Do I have any more haul? Yes, I do. Oh, yes, and it's exciting too. It's exciting. Okay, it is. All right, I'm trying not to lose things, and that part's not working. Okay, here's my notes. I don't know why I can't see out of my glasses today. It's really weird. Okay, so most of you know that I collect the A Cross Stitch Christmas books, which is a series that has been put out by Craftways for many, many years. And my goal is to have every single one of these books. And I'm getting there. There are not many that I'm missing at this point. So I was able to pick up a Cross Stitch Christmas Joyful Tidings, which is the 2017 issue or release. Okay, and I am so very excited about this for several reasons. First of all, guys, this book normally costs somewhere in the neighborhood of $40. Well, I don't refuse, but I'm not paying $40 for the book. And so when I see it on sale, or I grab it. And so, guys, I paid $5 for this book. But I'm also very excited because I honestly, and I can't say this about every volume. Is that what you call it, a volume? Okay. Because I don't get this way about every volume of this book. But, oh my goodness, I literally could stop stitching everything that I'm stitching now just so that I can stitch everything in this book. Yes, I'm going to show you the back so you could, because they've got a couple of charts, projects on here, so you could see what I'm talking about. Like, I want to stitch everything. I want to stitch everything. So I got this from Hirschner's. I'll try to remember to put a link to it below. Don't know if it's still on sale. I have no idea, but I'll do my best to get you there if this is something you're interested in. And I am over the moon pleased with this book. $5. 2017 volume, and I'm over the moon. I'm over the moon. Okay, and so with that, I also ordered, sorry, not used to all that happening. I also ordered some easy count guideline because, excuse me, I have a couple of full coverage pieces on the go, which of course I haven't touched in ages. But one of the issues with them is that is the gridding. And I did attempt gridding with pen, and I'm not satisfied with it. But I also was kind of too lazy to grid the whole fabric before stitching. Like, it's a whole thing. I've already come to the conclusion that I will not stitch another full coverage piece without purchasing pre-gridded fabric. But I still have to deal with the ones that I'm working on, which at the moment, I'm not going to restart, and I'm not going to, take it out or anything. I want to just continue. So I thought it was time to go ahead and get some easy count grid line. Yes. Guideline. Okay, whatever. Excuse me. You got it. What else did I get? Okay. So there are certain things, certain, I don't know whether to call them icons or motifs maybe, that I am really fascinated with. And so I really look at collecting those charts more than other charts. And so it's bees, bunnies, bats, and deer. Bees, bunnies, bats, and deer. Okay, so I have collected quite a few bee charts, although I haven't stitched them yet. But it got me to thinking, since I am sort of doing my apartment in a black and white kind of theme, that I wanted to pop some color in, and I like the bee frenzy that's going on right now. So I thought I would go ahead and go with that, because I really, really do like it. So I found this beautiful, I had to have it. Look at the box. Oh, I had to have this. I got it from Amazon, and it is a bee mug. And it's a bee mug that has Denise written all over it. Let me just tell you. So, let me just tell you. I had to have this. There's no way I couldn't have this. Look at this. This is absolutely perfect. The bees are raised from the mug. It's got polka dots on the handle. It came with this cute polka dot ribbon. I could not be more pleased with this mug. Now, am I going to drink coffee or anything out of this mug? No. This mug is going to be for decoration. And so I hope that you're able to see what I have here. Is behind me, I have two beehive candles. I have the bee pillow that I did manage to stitch and finish. Next to the bee pillow is a crocheted bee that I made quite some time ago. And I'm just going to, for now, I'm going to put that all together with my mug. I'm going to display it at least, for a while back there, until I decide on like the perfect tray or whatever I want to put it all on, so that it can be a part of my kitchen decor. But I'm excited. I love this mug. I'm so happy that I got it. It fits in perfectly with everything I'm trying to do. It gives me a place to put my stitching, and I'm really, really happy about that. So as I said, I got it from Amazon. If you're interested, let me know, and I will leave a link for you. Okay, what else did I get? Oh yes. So I got a chart that was charted by Nuri at Shaded Stitchery, who is doing some fantastic things in the cross stitch world. She is on Instagram at Shaded Stitchery, and she just released her Juneteenth chart, and it's called This Juneteenth Day, and I had to have it immediately, and here it is. And guys, I just want to point out something to you. A few months ago, pretty much went on a rant about my aversion to samplers. And although, if you watch that video, which maybe I'll try to put a thingy in here so you can watch it, if I can figure out how to do that. So if you watch that, then you understand what I was talking about. Then you will not be surprised that, oh my goodness, here is a sampler. I am ready to stitch it. It won't be the first one that I'm stitching on, but I just want to give thanks and kudos to those of you who made it possible for me to love stitching samplers. And this is again, this Juneteenth day by Nuri at Shaded Stitchery. Thank you so much for this chart. I can't wait to stitch it. I love it so much. Had to have it right away. She did a great job on that. And then, okay, so that's really all the haul. So that was okay, right? I didn't go too overboard. And so we are now gonna talk about giveaway winner. I was given away last week. Nope, this is not it, but it's okay. Last week I was giving away the items that you need to stitch Christmas time, which is a stitch along with Fat Quarter Shop. And they so graciously sent an extra package of materials for you guys. And so it's the Christmas time stitch along that we're doing for a Jolly July with the Fat Quarter Shop. And so I'm giving away the project bag, the DMC thread pack, and the natural 14 count Ada, and the Holly Jolly, it's the All the Trimmings needle minder. And I asked you to use the word olive in your comments. And the winner of this giveaway is Vonda Cowling. Vonda Cowling, congratulations. Please get in touch with me. Send me an email at designmorris1@gmail.com, which I've also listed down below in the description box. It's always there, guys. Send me an email and let me know that you are claiming your prize. And I will get that into the mail to you as soon as I can. Congratulations. So that is that. And then we have giveaways for this week. And yes, I said giveaways. I'm going to give away 3 things. They're small, but I want to give all 3 of them away to you guys. So let me pull this out. Feeling a little generous. Okay, so the first one, I have to find somewhere to put this. Hold on. Okay. The first one I'm giving away is for all of my quilty friends. And it is the Whirlwind Quilt by It's So Emma, I believe. Yes, it's from It's So Emma. And it makes sizes for crib, lap, twin, and queen. And here it is. This is the Whirlwind Quilt pattern. And I'll show you up close what it's going to look like when it's finished. That's the whole quilt. Okay, and so if you're interested in winning this quilt, please use this pattern. I'm sorry, it's a pattern. Let me make that clear. It's not a quilt, it's a pattern. If you're interested in winning this pattern, please use the word quilt anywhere in your comments, and I will choose a winner from using the YouTube random comment picker right before I film my next video. Please be in the United States. Please be over the age of 18. Please be a subscriber. Please be a public subscriber. Please do not use the word give away free prize or anything like that in your comments, because those types of things attract trolls, which we don't like trolls. We only like to give things away to people who support the channel. So, just in case I just rambled on too long and now you forgot, use the word quilt anywhere in your comment if you're interested in winning this quilt pattern. The next thing that I'm giving away today is Tea Time. It is a cross stitch pattern. This was part of the Fat Quarter Shop cross stitch quarterly. Stitch Quarterly, and they sent me an extra chart. So if you're interested in stitching Tea Time, please use the word tea, T-E-A. And we recently used the word tea in comments, and I was really interested in a lot of things you guys had to say about tea, so let's do it again. Let's do it again. Okay. And the third one I want to give away is called Sleigh Ride. And it's also courtesy of the Fat Quarter Shop and from So Emma. And here it is. I think it's absolutely adorable. I hesitated to give it away, but I thought I've got so many other things that I want to stitch. It's okay. You guys can have this. It's okay. So if you're interested in Sleigh Ride, please use the word Santa anywhere in your comments. Yeah, I like to keep it really, really simple, guys. I like to keep it so simple. Just use the word Santa anywhere in your comments, and I'll be picking winners for all three of these items right before I film my next video, which is going to be in 2 weeks. Okay, so goodness knows I get on here and I get really, really chatty. Okay, let's see. Announcements. I just want to say again that I am creeping towards the 4,000 subscriber mark, and I am gathering things and planning some great giveaways for that milestone. So be on the lookout for that. What am I doing coming up? What are my plans? Okay. I'm going to continue stitching on my stitch-alongs, Vintage Housewife, the Englebright Love SAL, the Pride SAL 2022. I'm going to be stitching on the Pride SAL through the very last day of June, okay? Because June is Pride Month, and I'm going to continue to stitch on it until then. Let's see. I'm going to, of course, continue stitching on Rosina Dizery, Freedom 1865. Hopefully, I'll have a finish to share with you. And I'm going to continue to try to make a couple of more project bags to my liking. If, let's say I don't have something, because I'm not exactly sure that I have everything that I need, then I will use part of that time that I have set aside for sewing and work some more on the quilt. Let's see. Of course, I'm going to do some more unpacking and organizing. It's never ending. It's never ending, but it's I'm getting there. I'm getting there, so it's okay. It's okay. I'm getting there. So I will be back in 2 weeks. That will probably be after the 4th of July. So I want to take this time now to wish all of you a very happy 4th of July. I hope that you have a very safe celebration and that you're able to spend time with your friends and family. I want to remind you to go ahead and join the Facebook group Black Ribbon Stitch Studio on Facebook, and feel free to follow me on Instagram at Black Ribbon Stitch Studio. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit the like button. Thank you for those of you who share my videos. And please do subscribe if you have not yet done so. And hit the bell so that you could be notified each and every time I upload a new video. And the words of inspiration for this week are, happiness is not about getting all you want. It's about enjoying all you have. Thank you so much, guys. I love you so much. Please, in all things, remember love.